Hey, how you doing? It's Kwai here. In this video, you're going to learn the two things that you need to do in order to increase sales and also increase your revenue within your life. So let's go. I just finished reading a book by Brandon Branson, and probably the biggest key takeaway that I got from the book simply was that there's two things that you need to do in order to improve your sales. So Brandon Branson, he is the founder of Seamless.ai, and he tells a story on how he was able to become a millionaire when he was in college. His father was also in a sales career, and he was also in the President's Club, which was making 6 to 7 figures per year, right? And the two biggest things that he learned from his father in order for him to also build up his company as well was that number one is that you should always be building a list. So you should always be building a list of prospects, people who are ready to buy, people who are qualified to buy, or people that you think are qualified to buy. You got to be spending a lot of time building that list, and most of the time you're going to be building that list before work and after work because it takes a lot of time, right? During the day, step number two, so during the day, during business hours, you want to be selling all day to that list. So number one is you want to build a list, and number two, you want to sell all day to that list, and that's it. Those are the two things that you need to do. It might really sound that simple, right? And it's got to be more complicated, but it made me realize that that's really, in essence, all it is. That's all you're doing as a salesperson, is that you're building a list of prospects that's qualified. And then the second part is that you're trying to sell to that list. So if you just be really disciplined in just doing that, if you just, in the morning, I'm going to be spending 1 or 2 hours just building up a list of prospects. I've got 100 people I can call that day. Fantastic. 9 o'clock comes around, pick up the phone, start talking to them. Pick up the phone, call them, talk to them. Hey, how you doing? Are you in the market for blah, blah, blah? No, I'm not interested. Are you in the market? I'm not interested. Are you in the market? Yeah, maybe this year or next year. Okay, great. And then you start doing discovery questions, book me in for a meeting. Fantastic. So if you just kept doing that every single day, building a list, selling to that list, the compound effect will just kick in, and eventually you'll be able to see the results of your prospecting efforts and also your selling efforts. So I think that those are just the two things that you should just be doing. There's a lot of admin stuff that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to sales. You have to book in the meetings, you got to talk to someone, you got to confirm meetings, you have to do a lot of things, right? And that time can really take over, and it can really make you procrastinate in actually doing what really matters, which is prospecting and also selling to that prospect list. So I think I love simplicity. I like to keep things in a framework. I like to keep things simple, and those are the two things that I now just focus on. I'm just going to focus on just building a list and also selling to that list 24/7. Alright, so anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Please be sure to like the video, leave a comment on what type of video you want to see in future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.